Super Eagles left wing, left fullback. Elderson Echiejile is with us in the studio. I didn't know how to bring you Elderson. Good to have you on the program.
Thank you very much, Austin. It's a pleasure.
Fantastic. Good to have you around. Because, I mean, a lot of people, first thing first, that want to ask, not me, is the viewers. What happened in that game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Bafana Bafana of South Africa?
Yeah, I think it was really a sad day for us. After the game, we as players, we felt bad. Even within ourselves at the hotel, we get to talk to ourselves. You know, you could see what defeat could really cause, you know. The joy was not there, you know. By the end of the day, I think it's football. It happens sometimes. We just have to find a way to accept it and put it beside us and focus on our upcoming game against Cameroon.
Did you guys underrate South Africa?
Yeah, I won't say we did underrate them. We knew they were good teams. We knew they've been together, they've been training together, but we were so positive that we'll get a good result. We'll start the Nations Cup campaign very well.
Okay, so that's it for you guys that are asking. That's Elderson Echiejile's views as regards that game that the Super Eagles lost to the Bafana Bafana of South Africa. We'll continue. We'll read your comments. So if you have questions for Elderson, let him know. But let's get you busy. You've been busy going around with your projects. What's going on?
Yeah, I have a project coming up next week, the 100 Smile. It's just a project that we have to face, and the first phase is just trying to gather the kids that are not well privileged to achieve their dreams. We'll gather them and we'll try and bring the stars that they dream to meet in person, and make those stars interact with them, play with them. I think memories like that could really help them, make them believe in their dream and achieve it.
Fantastic, 100 smiles.
Yeah.
What if they want beyond 100 smiles? Well, it sounds good, Elderson. And for those kids that want to play football, in what way can you step in?
Yeah, I think at the end of the whole project, we're definitely going to see those ones that are really good. And we're already trying to make available ways to assist them academically and try to make them see a more comfortable way to achieve their dreams in a professional way, you know, how to push them into the professional level of what they want to do.
So how do you pick these kids? You go to the motherless baby zones, you pick them from the streets?
Yeah, first we're going to start in Edo State, and we're going to visit some schools, and while visiting those schools, we extend other invitations to schools, and the venue is going to be at Ogbe Stadium on the 24th of this month, where they will come and would bring some stars in that they really dream to see, and they will interact with those stars, have a fun time with those stars, and after the whole exercise, I think at the end of the day, we would have some very nice stars that could really be the future stars of this country.
Sounds good. It sounds good because, I mean, they can get inspired when they see the superstars and they aspire to be like them. Let's still stay with the grassroots. Elderson, how important is it for us to start giving attention to football at the grassroots level?
Yeah, I think if you don't give attention to football from the grassroots, you'd always have a problem in the change will really affect the team, because if your grassroots is really good, you won't really have so much time adapting to change. So players come, players go, team change, but what the team could achieve will still be at the same level. So I think grassroots football is really, really important. And if good attention is being put to it, I think the senior level, there won't be a lot of changes, you know, when it comes to the players coming in and going out.
Let's go back to the project 100 Smiles. I like anything that has to do with smile. I love it. Elderson, what pushed you into this?
Yeah, actually, there was a time as last year I was just like, okay, I really want to do something for the kids, you know, give back. And I was thinking, like, memories that I had as a kid, you know, they're still there, you know, so strong on my head. So I was like, okay, why not give these kids good memory, something to surprise them, and while they are growing up, they'll have that memory in them. So I think this is a good project for the kids, even those that won't be picked, those that are not so talented to be football players or whatever. But while they grow, they could still like, oh, I get to meet this player when I was young, I had this picture and all that. I think that is a really good memory for the kids.
Let's talk about your club career now. And Elderson, what a journey that's been for you, because I remember you back in the day at the football academy. Here you are now. Let's talk about league football in Nigeria. You have experiences with a Wiki Tourist and then Bendel Insurance. When you were playing and now, have we recorded some level of development with our league football?
Yeah, I think we have. Back then when I was playing, after the Saturday games, you have to wait till maybe 9:30, 8 o'clock to get the result. But I think right now when they are playing the Nigerian League, you could really see what is happening, I think that is going to really help the league, and that has really helped the league. I think that is a really big improvement in the league.
Sounds good. It sounds good. And for you've been there, done that, Braga, AS Monaco, you've been on loan. What's the story for you now getting back to AS Monaco?
Yeah, I think now I'm really occupied with this project. I think when I resume back the next season, I'll see what's on with me and Monaco.
Would you like to stay?
Yeah, it's really nice because, the champions. So, playing around with the champions and going to games, it's all going to be different. So it would be lovely, but we'll see what the options are.
Okay, talk to me about your time at Rennes. It wasn't really a long one, but how was it for you?
Yeah, my time at Rennes, I was young. I got to a country, they speak different language, the food was different, everything was different, to cope wasn't that easy, but the love for football, you want to grow, it really helped. Seeing football at another level was so challenging, and it was a great experience.
I know. Let's go back to this game because we're seeing pictures of it. Do you think that this team lacked experience?
I think football has different process. People play games to get experience. People make mistakes to get experience. I think if you just want experience, then you don't want to go through the process of getting that. I think it's not fair. So I think we made a mistake. We lost a game, happens in football, and we were so sad about that. But I think we would have learned from our mistake, and we'll put it behind us and forge ahead.
That's right, because the big one is against Cameroon, and Cameroon at the moment they are on fire. You guys in any way under pressure to play that game against Cameroon?
Yeah, I think they are African champions. They've played a lot of games together. They have bigger confidence right now, but we're still the Super Eagles. We're still Nigerians. We still believe in ourselves. So I think it's going to be a big game for us, but we're so positive, and we're going to give our best and make sure we get a positive result in that game.
Okay, questions coming on Twitter for Elderson Echiejile. The 100 Smiles Project, is it a nationwide campaign?
Yeah, it's we're going to try and go around. We're going to go to different states for sure. But now we're starting with those states, and afterwards come to Lagos and visit other states for sure.
Are you going to do that in under how many more weeks do we have to the start of the season?
Yeah, I think we only have the Edo State one right now because the time frame is not really helping. But as time goes on, we'll try to plan bigger and make it a bigger event.
Another question coming through, you guys, a lot of questions on the Super Eagles. Let's tie around the 100 Smiles Project. 100 Smiles Project, is it just football alone? I don't answer that, but I think you should just clear it again.
Yeah, I think it's later in the future going to be of different sports, but because I'm so into football, I could really give back, through football. It's more easier for me, so we're starting with football for now.
Okay, what are some of those superstars that these kids will be looking forward to seeing in Edo?
Yeah, because of time frame and all. I think I can't mention the names now, but it's going to be a big surprise for the kids.
Okay, so kids, get ready. Elderson Echiejile is coming to town with his superstar friends to motivate, inspire, and then touch lives of kids. Just make dreams come true. Elderson Echiejile, before we get out of this segment, let's talk one more time about development of football in Nigeria. I'm particularly interested in the league. The league is good. We have good players now, but a lot of people believe that for football to move, we should have players that are the core of the team. Should be players playing in the league in the country. I have people that hold that view.
Yeah, I think I have to be sincere. I came from Nigeria League. I went to the European League. You know, the level of football, to be sincere, is different. Yeah, we have the talent, but the level of football, the professionalism, things you get to know about, learn in football, the tactical aspect, it's really different. But, Nigerians, we're blessed with talent. Wherever we go and we get these little touches, it makes us something else. But to be sincere, there's always the difference, between, coming from Nigeria, going to Europe to play.
A huge difference indeed. You said that, yes, the league is good here, but that you cannot compare the league here with that of Europe. And I'm trying to understand in what aspects. What's the difference?
Yeah, the difference is the level of play, what comes with the league, the way it's been run, there is different. There is different.
Is infrastructure also a big problem here?
I think back in Nigeria, now we have some couple of good pitches. I think, I don't know how the training program is going now, but that when I went to Europe, that was a huge different. The pitches you see there are different, the infrastructures are different. But I think with what I'm hearing about the Nigerian League, I think there is an improvement.
Elderson, I look at your profile, and it's like you had a very good time at Braga. But 4 years there. Just run through your experience while you were at Braga.
Yeah, it was nice. I got the Portuguese league is really more tactical because there's a lot of Brazilians. So not too much run, everything they want to do with the ball. But it was a really great time playing football there.
Sounds good. Yeah. Standard Liège. I thought you were going to stay longer at Standard Liège or even have a permanent deal, but that didn't work. What was it like at Standard Liège?
Yeah, it was good. I think the Belgium league was really physical, prepares players for other leagues, for Premier League, even the French league. I think the league, it really needs more physical players, that could run, really play a lot of games. I wanted to stay more there, but I had to go back to Monaco after 6 months there.
We'll just stand by that match between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Bafana Bafana of South Africa as we say goodbye to Elderson Echiejile. My colleague Yemi Adebayo is standing by to join us. Elderson, I must say thank you so much for coming around. All the best with the 100 smiles.
Thank you very much, Austin. It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Elderson Echiejile.